Hello everyone, today we are going to continue to this new topic, grouping of notes and rest. Okay, for the very first one, use a semi-brief where possible, not two tight minim in 2-2, 3-2 or 4-2. For example, this is one semi-brief, right? Two minims with a tight note. This is although also correct if you count also 1, 2, 3, 4 in total, but it's not very good. It's better to just combine them into one semi-brief. And then second one, beam together 4 quavers making a minim. Yes, don't do like this, two quavers, then you have so many and it's quite messy. So group every 4, then it's clear. In 4-2, this is the first beat, this is second, third, fourth. Total is 4 minim. And beam together 4 semiquavers making a crotchet. Okay, this one is the wrong one. Of course, 4 semiquaver, if you do 2 or 3, then it's also quite confusing to count, right? So this is also wrong. Group every 4 and don't group more than 4 semiquavers. If you group 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5, 6, 7, 8 or so, then it's quite difficult to count. So one minim is until here, then second one. The exceptions is only for the triple time signature. In triple time signature, you can group more than 4 semiquavers, so 6 is the maximum and only for triple. So remember, in 3-4 times, we can group 6 quaver, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is also exception for the triple time signature. But in 2-4, of course, we can group all 4 together. In 4-4 also, we group 4 by 4. We don't group 6 plus 2 or every 2. Okay, so mostly it's 4 by 4. But in 3-4, you can group 6. Same goes for semiquaver. See, so in 3-8, rather than opening up all the quavers, it looks slightly messy. You can just group all together, and this also comes from this, right? So you can just join together, and 6 semi-quavers, join them together. This is for the edition of the Royal, which is this Lina book, or if you go to ABRSM exam, but certain schools, they do this way. So depends on which school you are going, but for the standard ABRSM exam, then we go this way. Just beam them together. Okay, and let's move on. Now, grouping of rest. So a semi-brief rest is called bar rest. Bar rest is used to fill a complete bar in the following time. All the time signature that you learn in grade 2, 2-4, 3-4, 4-4, 2-2, 3-2, and 3-8. In the future, we will have 4-2, 2-8, and so on, but 4-2 is the exception. We don't do this in 4-2, but next time we color the whole space. This is called brief rest, but we will go to this in the next grade, maybe, not now. So in a quadruple time, a 2-beat rest should be used if the first half or second half of the bar is silent. So this is 4-4, 1 and 2, back to the rules of the rest. Number 3 and 4 we don't combine, but 1 and 2 we can combine. 3 and 4 we can also combine, which is this one. Same goes for 4-2. This is equals to 2 minims, third beat, fourth beat, 1, 2, third beat, fourth beat. So 1 and 2 we can combine, 3 and 4 we can combine, but when you have 2 and 3 we cannot combine. Remember, 4-4, 1, 2, 3 do not combine, 4. Same goes for 4-2, minim, 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 minim. Okay, let's move on. In a duple and triple time, a new beat requires a new rest. Okay, this is also something to note. It's quite special. 2-4, of course, we don't combine first beat and second beat, right? This is only half. You need to finish the first beat before you go to the second beat. So don't do a dotted crotchet here. 2-2 also same. This settle the first beat. This 2 equals to a minim and your second beat by itself. Now 3-4, this is the most special one. Number 2 and 3, same, we don't combine, just separate. But in 3/4, 1 and 2, we also do not combine. So we separate each bit, including 1 and 2. So in this 1, 2, of course, second bit haven't complete. We complete it first and we go to the third bit. So separate. Now 1, 2, 3. First bit, finish up. And then second by itself, third by itself. Now we are given the third bit and the last half of the second bit, right? So second bit is these two. We separate it from the first one. First one by itself, second one part of this one. So we don't combine this together. Okay, same goes for 3/2. 1 minim, the second bit goes from here to here, and this is the third bit. Now this is the first, second from here to here, and the third one here. And they only give you half of the first count, right? So you need to add another quiver here to finish up the first count. Second beat by itself, third beat by itself, a minim rest. 3/8 means 3 quavers in a bar, right? So first quiver, second quiver is not finished, finish up first, you go to the third one. Now first one is a rest by itself, second beat is here until here, and then the third beat, of course, you can group together. And this is the first beat, this is second beat, this is third beat. Okay, so here it is again. Try not to use dotted rest as they are not strictly correct, although can be found in printed music. Well, sometimes we see many different editions, and yes, there are different types of notes. Like in this book, we go 3/2, we go like this, right? 1, 2, 3. And in this book, if we do this 1, 2, 3, they will mark you wrong. But in certain pieces, whether in piano or other instrument, you can actually find this and they think that it's correct. So that's what it means by you can be found in some printed music. But the rules for the current exam requirements, they're asking for this, so we can just follow their rules. Okay, next example from page 29. When rests of less than a beat are used, group notes and rests in half beats. So this is 2/4. It's actually part of the 1, 2, 3, 4. For example, this 4 equals to 1 count, but if you open it up, it's equals to 4 semiquaver, right? That's why this and this we also don't combine. It's actually quite similar to the previous page. So this is the first beat, but they only give you the first quarter. 1, 2, 3, 4. Finish up your first, second, and 3 and 4 you can combine. So same rules, it's just you subdivide it into a smaller particles. Okay, so this is the wrong one. If you combine 2 and 3 together, it's wrong. And this one also, you combine 2 and 3 together and you 4 by itself, it's a little bit confusing to count because this is semiquaver. You need to finish up your semiquaver and you go to the next quiver, and quarter plus quarter like this makes half, plus half makes 1. So this is a clearer example, which is correct. And now 2/2 also the same. 2 minim in a bar. Finish up your first crochet, and then comes your second crochet, and then a minim. So if you do this, then it will have, this is called a syncopated rhythm. It's quite difficult to count for now. So half plus 1, and then plus another half, right? Then total a minim. So this will be easier, and this is correct. Do not use more rest than needed. This is 1, this is 2. Do not open up like this. It's so messy and they have so many. It's also difficult to count, so that's why it's wrong. 3/4, again, we don't combine 1 and 2 in 3/4. So 1 crochet, 2 crochet, and this is a quiver, so you only need a quiver rest. Of course, don't put a semiquaver, 2 semiquavers, right? Yeah, then you have too many rests, like this also. 2 quavers, then so many, then this is wrong. And you may group together notes and rest in between like this. Let's say it's a 3/8. 1, 2, 3 is correct. And then in 2/8 times, 1 quiver, 2 quiver is also correct. Okay, we have more examples here. See, 1 beat, 2 beats. 1, 2. This is opening up too many, it's wrong. This is combining the first and the second, is also wrong. Now this, quarter plus quarter equals to half, half plus half equals to 1. So this is clear. Like this, you join all together, 3/4 plus 1/4, although it's equal to 1, but they don't combine, so they will give you wrong for this one. Now, quiver and quiver makes 1. These two, just 1/4 will do. Don't open up into too many rests, this is wrong. One more example. 4/4, of course, 2 and 3 do not combine. This we have done this since grade 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. You need to settle up 2 and then 3 and 4 by itself. Don't do 2, 3, 4 together, like this is wrong. And then 1, 2, you can combine 3 and 4. Don't do 1, 2, 3 together, this is wrong. And one count, finish it first. Second count, and then 3 and 4. Don't do like this and then a minim, or do like this but a dotted minim is also wrong. So first bit, settle it. Second bit by itself, because 2 and 3 cannot combine, and 3 and 4 you can combine. Okay, now let's do the exercise number 1. Insert the correct rest or rest. You can put more than one rest at place marked asterisk. 4/4, 4 crotchet in a bar. 1, 2, second beat is not complete. Let's finish up. 3 and 4 we can combine, so 1 minim rest for 3 and 4. Second bar, first beat is given, 2, 3, 4 is missing, right? So 2 like this, 3 and 4 we can combine. Now first beat complete, second bit incomplete, 3 and 4 is complete, so we only need 1 quiver rest. This is very easy, and the whole bar empty. We're going to put a semi-brief rest which has other names called bar rest. Okay, so make sure you memorize the name, bar rest. Now 3/2, first and second bit is given, third bit is empty. Let's put a minim rest. Now this is third bit, first, second is missing. In triple time we don't combine, so 2 minim rest, 1 each. Okay, now this is 1.5 count, means second bit is incomplete, third bit is given, so only a crotchet rest is missing. 3/2, 1 minim, second minim, you need another crotchet, third minim, just a minim rest will do. Now 4/2, 1 and 2 is given, fourth bit is given, third bit is missing, very simple, just a minim rest. 1.5 count, second bit is missing a crotchet, 3, 4 semi-brief, finish. Now 1, first half is missing, second bit is actually missing, oops, and third bit and fourth bit. Okay, now 1, 2, and then 3, 4 is missing. You can group 3, 4 together. Okay. Now let's do the exercise. Rewrite the following correcting mistakes in grouping of notes and rests. So we just rewrite it correctly. Treble clef, of course, we just copy. Key signature and time signature, just copy. For this one, first beat is already correct, right? So we just copy. Second bit, we can group all these together, including the rest we can combine, so like this, and this 2 lines, so we just do this way. Now whole bar, all minim, just group all together, all quavers, I mean, not all minim, so it equals to 1 minim, which is also 2, 4, 2 crochets, the same. Now same goes for this one, 4 quavers, we group them all together, okay, without this, of course. Tight knot, Rather than opening up two notes, we can just combine into one note. And then a quiver by itself and a quiver rise. Now B, treble clef, key signature of 3 sharps, which is A major, 4, 4, tight note combined into a minim. 2 crotchet makes 1 minim. Finish. 1 plus half equals to 1.5. Finish up your half beat so it's not messy. These 2 and these 4 quavers. For the 3rd beat and 4th beat, you can combine. So now you have a mixture of notes, which is this one. In the previous grade, the stems go up because it's below 3rd line. 3rd line, flexible, up or down is fine. This one, you can go up, go down. So you can actually choose whether you want all up or all down. Okay. Now, quiver plus quiver makes 1 crochet. This is already correct. We can't group them or we can't separate them. So just copy. 1.5. Until here is the 2nd beat. So we finish up 1st and 2nd. G, F, combine, and then 2 quiver rest, too many, right? Just combine. Okay, move on to C. Treble clef, 4, 4. These 2 makes 1st beat, 2.5, and the 3rd and the 4th. So A, C combine, dotted crochet because this is a dotted note and D is part of this group and G on its own. Okay, this is similar. 1st beat, 2nd and 3rd because of the dotted crochet. So again, dotted crochet. This 3 makes this, and this one is here, and G. Okay, now these 2 makes a dotted crochet, and this is the part of it. 1, 2 is finished. 3, 4. Let's just combine. Minim plus minim makes just 1 semi-brief. Finish. Now 3, 4, also treble clef, key of D major. We have F sharp, C sharp. 1st beat, 2nd beat, and 3rd beat due to the dotted note. Next 1, 2, 3. So combine 1, 2, 3. Now dotted note 1 and 2, this is part of it. Don't combine these 3 together because this belongs to here, 1st and 2nd. Now 1, 2, 3. 1st, 2nd, crochet, quite simple, and then crochet rest. Okay, move on to E. Question E. A B flat, so it's F major. 1st beat start from here. Half plus 1/4 plus quarter makes 1. We will combine this. 2nd count, 4 semi-quiver makes 1/3 count, like this. Okay, so we can try to do it here first. First beat, 2nd beat, combine all the semi-quavers. We can do all up actually. All up, all down is fine. Now F, F. Okay, this is too long. Okay. Now all quavers, just combine all together. Okay, just combine all together. One last question. This is no sharp, no flat, so obviously C major. First beat from here up to here, right? Half plus quarter, quarter makes 1. So let's settle first beat. I'll do it here, lower, so you can see more clearly. Semi-quaver, quaver, combine them together. These two are quavers. Same, this is same thing. So 1 quaver, 2 semi-quaver makes 1, just combine. And then F sharp and E also combine. Now 8 semi-quaver. Do not group all 8 together, it's quite difficult to count. Group every 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 makes 1 count. Another 4 makes 1 count. So 4 by 4. Now last bar, all 4 quavers, right? F sharp, so just group all together. Finish. Now we have intervals. This is very easy. Interval is just a distance between 2 different notes. So 2 types of interval, melodic and harmonic. And the difference is the way they write. Melodic interval is written separately like this. So harmonic interval together on top of each other. So if you play it on the piano, then play together. Other instruments also play together. So that's the only difference in the melodic and harmonic. The way to count is the same. Always count from the bottom to the top. So this is space note, line note in the between, and space note. This is the interval of third, number 3. Okay, for example, this. In C major, the key note is called C. In G major, key note is called G. This is just something for you to memorize. So D major, of course, key note is D, the name of the very first note to begin with. The numbers of degree in the interval you have from second all the way to 8, which is 1 octave. So take a look at this one. F major, right? This is F major. Key note, of course, is F. F to G, F, G, only second. F to A, F, G, A, third. F to B, F, G, A, B, fourth. F to C, F, G, A, B, C. There you go, by fifth. Sixth now, F, G, A, B, C, D. So you just count from bottom to the top, one by one. What is in the middle? So F to E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E. You got 7 in total, so 7, TH, 7. And for the 8, this one, right? We usually don't do 8 TH. We just do 1 octave because F to F, same note, we call it 1 octave. C to C, E to E, same note, 1 octave. Let's do the exercise. Melodic interval. All these are melodic because it's written separately, okay? And it's only here, second, third, fourth, fifth, and so on. So G to D, you can count with your hand. G, A, B, C, D, 5, right? Fifth, okay? Or you can count from here also. D, E, F, 3 steps. Third. A, B, C, D, E, F, 6. This is G to B. Be very careful. Count from the bottom. D, E, F, G. You got 4th. Never count with your hand but going opposite direction. G, A, B, C, D. See? If you write G to D and you count G, A, B, C, D, you got 5th. But you count from the bottom D, E, F, G. So it makes difference in the answer. Be careful. Always count from the bottom one. E to D, step by step, you will have 7. Next, B to D, B flat to D. Third, whether it has flat or no flat, this is still B, so we still count this as the first one. B, C, D. In a more advanced grade, you may have B flat, equals to A sharp, right? Okay, so in this case, we stick to the letter name. When it begin on B flat, you come from B. Begin on A sharp, you come from A. For example, B flat to D. B flat to D, this is third. But same note on the piano, right? A flat to D. We don't count this as third because A, B, C, D, it goes by the alphabet name. This will be fourth. So be very careful, although it's the same note at the piano, but depends on what is written here according to our alphabets. Okay, so now A to A, one octave, of course, right? One octave is written at 8 VE. F to C, F, G, A, B, C, fifth. E to F, next to each other, second. C to A, sixth. Now harmonic interval, same, okay? But always remember, come from the bottom to the top. B flat to F, it makes 5, fifth. A to C, third. F to D, you can count. F, G, A, B, C, D, 6. Yeah, step by step. E to E, definitely one octave. C to F, it will be fourth. G to F, it will be 7. D, E, second. A to E, it will be fifth. D to G, D, E, F, G, of course, fourth. Last one, E to F, second. Now, look at the second. They cannot write this and this together. Remember, you can't read, right? So it is separate, but it's like this here. But it's very close to each other. Here and here. Here, here. When it is a space note, of course we do this way. When it's a line note, we do this way also. But this is a line note and a space note. You cannot combine this way. Very hard to read. So this and this. Or, for example, another, this space note, line note. Just very close to each other. This is also called harmonic. Melodic interval, it has to be written further away. So, like this. Okay? Above each note, add a semi-brief to make the name interval third. So remember, above, not below. C, D, E. You get E. Fifth, F, G, A, B, C is the answer. Sixth, G, A, B, C, D, E. Above means this is harmonic interval, not melodic. B flat, C, D, E flat. The flat is already here, okay? So don't worry about it. E flat. Now D to C sharp is the answer for the 7. E flat to G will be third. E, F, G, right? So A, B, C, D, fourth. One octave, same note, D to D, of course. Second, E to F. Remember, we have to write very closely. A to F is 6. Now, F, G, A, B flat is 4th. Octave, G to G. Same note. B flat to A will be 7. D to A will be 5th. E flat to F, also very close to each other. This will still be harmonic interval. Now write the number of the interval marked with bracket. Bottom to the top. G, A, second. G, A, B, C, D, 5th. G to E, 6th. G to G, 1 octave. D to G, 4th. D to F sharp, 3rd. D to E, 2nd. D, E, F sharp, 3rd. Next, G, A, B, 3rd. Same, G, A, B. Okay, 3rd. So be careful, don't count B to G with hands and you will got very big gap. It's no longer 3rd. B, C, D, E, F, G will become 6 instead of 3rd. So remember, if you count from the bottom to the top, it will always be safe. G, A, B, C, 4th. last one, D to E. Second, D to D, 1 octave. D, E, F sharp. Third. Okay.